Well, it's the end of another day, and I'm in France. So that's kind of cool. It's the first time I've been to France, and so far it's pretty much the same as Germany, except here everyone speaks French. So yeah, I've been kind of dancing along the French-German border most of today, but I've been on the German side most of the morning, and then following the river, which kind of borders the two countries. I'm not actually sure what the river is called, but yeah, I've been riding along the river, and at some point the river either became France or I like crossed a bridge, and then I was in France. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm in France now, and it's pretty crazy because this is, I just counted before, this is country number 8 for the trip, which is just pretty insane that I've managed to cross 8 countries on a bike. And it's only taken me like a month and a half. Like, it's pretty, I'm impressed. Like, not that what I've done is impressive, I'm just impressed that you can do that on a bike. Who needs all these modern transportation devices? The bike works really, really well, actually. If you don't mind having a bit of a sore butt, and something which is another kind of downfall of the bike I experienced today, which is the sun. And today was just absolutely brutal, actually, with the sun. It's just been beaming down on me all day, and it wouldn't be that bad, but there was just no shelter or no shade. That's the word I'm looking for. There was no shade. So it was like, yeah, riding along next to the river all day, just in the completely exposed to the sun, and man, it was so hot, and I just I ran out of well, I ran out of water again, and that was a bit of a problem. Another problem. It happened again. Today's a Sunday, so I was gonna buy some food today at the supermarket, and even stopped at a supermarket at about 3 o'clock, and I was just absolutely cooked from the sun. And I was really looking forward to just going in there, getting an ice cream and some other food for like breakfast tomorrow and stuff. And of course, it's a Sunday, so it was closed. So yeah, I was running very low on snacks today. I had breakfast at 12 o'clock because I couldn't find anywhere to have breakfast because everywhere was just so exposed. I didn't want to sit and cook in the sun, so I just kept riding and riding and riding until it was basically lunchtime, and ended up sitting in a bus shelter because that was the only place I could find that was kind of in the shade. Um, and so I had breakfast at the bus shelter at 12 o'clock, and then so I kept going, and about 3 o'clock I stopped again, trying to get some food at the supermarket, and it was closed. Luckily there was like a little cafeteria thing open next door. They weren't serving any food, but they served some ice cream, so I sat inside and had an ice cream, which was just glorious. But then, of course, I had to go back out and face the sun, which was just brutal again. And yeah, at about 5 o'clock, I just stopped and like sat on a bench in the shade for about 45 minutes or so, just trying to cool down and just hoping that the sun would kind of ease up a bit. I just didn't feel like I could go any further at that point. But the sun didn't go away, so it didn't really start going down until 8 o'clock, really. So it's been pretty hot up until then. But yeah, I made it to this campsite, which is actually really nice. Kind of hard to see, but there's like a little island here which is just for cycle tourers, which is really cool. And there's just a couple of other people here. It's really quiet on the cycle island. I mean, the rest of the caravan park is packed with people, but we've got our own little like oasis here with a little kitchen and stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it's not going to be so hot tomorrow, or at least there's going to be some shade, because yeah, it was pretty brutal, and it was kind of hard to enjoy. Because I mean, I'm happy that today at least was really easy cycling. It was really flat, so I didn't really have to think too much. I just had to put my head down and just cycle for a few hours in the sun. You know, somehow I didn't get sunburn. I think like I've been putting on lots of sunscreen. I thought I was going to be cooked, but somehow I'm okay. But yeah, that's about it really. Today was just cooked. Didn't really talk to anyone. I just cycled for 5 or 6 hours in the sun. So that was great. Let's hope tomorrow is a bit better.